real unlucky in the middle, needing so many omens of lights. Yeah, that's what happened with my amulet earlier, but one of the rolls wasn't good enough for me to justify using an omen of light on it. Which is why I'm selling that amulet to make enough to make the amulet a second time. 25k DPS off him. Actually wild. Okay. Now I'll check. As long as we have the 3 divs. Oh, it didn't sell yet. It's crazy. I mean, we got some more mall sales, but. So this is the amulet I made earlier today. It's pretty crazy. So it's a +7 stellar. It's got +55 max energy shield. It rolled a +2 instead of +3 because I'm dumb and I didn't realize the eye level was 74 instead of 80. That's the only thing I messed up on it. But then it had 35% crit hit, 37 critical damage, 22 global defenses, and then I missed the desecrate roll. The desecrate roll was supposed to land a % evasion or energy shield. But I got a max life, which still isn't terrible. But it hasn't sold yet. Yeah, I can only get spirit from my body armor, energy shield, and evasion. So, this is like best in slot style amulet for me. But it's not selling.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Oh, I actually have enough though. Okay, we can start. I don't have enough to finish the craft. I might pull out a zesty loan here. We'll see. I'm pretty close to having enough for the craft though. So I need a perfect exalted orb. Oh, I don't have enough. Let's run a map or two and see if we get enough. Oh wait, I have logbooks. I'll actually make enough off my logbooks. Let's start there. I'm poor, buddy. Listen, I've seen your bank. You can spare a div. I've seen your bank.
Hail. You can always tell a black scythe logbook, full of martial.
Only have 20. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Eating crumbs. Did you see mine? 0 div. 0.
Another step on the road less traveled.
Not after this juicy run here, though. It's gonna get us everything we need. Well, it's reminiscent of Alone in that you're giving me something, you know? Like, that's where it loses all similarity to Alone, is like the whole getting stuff back. But the initial like part where you give something to me, like that's what makes it feel like Alone. You know? No divs, Megamind meme. Dude, Megamind is actually such a good movie. I would love to see Megamind again. I stand by Megamind is a banger. Underappreciated banger. Second Megamind movie. Didn't they make like a terrible spin-off show? Hello? Bugged? Yep, yeah, I haven't blessed myself by watching that garbage, but I've heard it's bad. Alright, let's see if we get anything. The monk is so strong. This build is wild. This build is so nuts. Saw someone get a mirror drop? That's crazy. I cannot imagine what that's like. Tom said back on like his very first league of POE1 before he knew what he was doing, he got a mirror. And he thinks about it to this day. Yeah, I did see the 10 div researcher unique drop. I've seen that clip. That's a crazy clip. Poop my pants. You deserve to, honestly. Like, just let one out. Okay, I am getting a div from this. This is the div one. Look how much is coming out of these chests. That's actually crazy. Thank you for being so supportive. Okay, that was 20 exalts.
The world still holds surprises.
These currency chests are popping. Dang, another 13x. Ooh, okay. It's decent. Getting some money. Nothing. Alright. I mean, that was good money enough there. The Greater Chaos is pretty good though, too. I have one more of these to run, so we'll see. We'll do them both and then check the full profits.
Hail. You can always tell a black scythe log.
Lift jump scare.
Oi, over here.
Another step on the road less traveled.
Okay, all of our currency ones are on the left side there. We have one horde thing to pop on the top here and to the left. I'm gonna go out that way. I think I can handle that. Oh, I can't handle no life leech though. I can handle no physical. I don't think I can handle cannot be crits. I can. It's not ideal, but we have enough DPS without it. We're definitely hurting our DPS this round, though. But I think we're strong enough to tank it. We already took an immune to physical over there, so I'll take it again. Why not? I definitely cannot take immune to fire. That's actually my biggest clear is from that. Already took a no crits, so I'll take more. Why not? That was all of them? Okay. My routing wasn't the best down there at the bottom, but it's fine. Oh yeah, we're even with no physical, we're still doing that much. No crits and immune to physical, and we're hitting that hard still. That's pretty crazy. You see why I need the fire though. I went this way. The chain reaction is so cool. When the chain starts popping off, it's just wild how hard it hits. All right. Will this be the map? Might have been everything. That one wasn't quite as good as the last one. But 37 splinters, I mean, that'll sell. I want exalts. I have 37.
Let's see if there are any takers.
45 exalts over there. The greater chaos. 1 to 17. Nice. I mean, yeah, we just made like 70 without even selling everything, but just off this right here. All right, now do I have enough? 496? I do.
Yes.
All right, RIP everything I just had. Perfect Exalted.
All right. Your
Yikes.
order is registered.
That is so pricey. Okay, let me check the guide. Check the crafting guide. This is my second Perfect Exalt that I'm burning today. Actually terrifying. Okay. So we have T7 or 8 accuracy. We have a T1 crit related. We have a Perfect Exalt. We have a homogenizing, a greater, and a dextral. Noob doesn't have an omen to... I know. What's the invest? So far right now, just to get this is probably already 60 or 70x. Just to get this, I made this on the Recombinator and bought some decently priced amulets to make it happen. And then we have a Perfect Exalt, which is 470. We have a homogenizing exaltation. 2 of them are needed, so there's, you know, another expensive. These are negligible. We have one more expensive thing we need later. We have to use a catalyzing exalt later, I think. Okay. So homogenizing, greater, and dextral. Okay. I'm just so afraid to mess this up again. I didn't get it wrong earlier. I just didn't roll what I wanted. Now, there's a 25% chance that this fails right here. There's 3 different modifiers that it can roll, I think. I don't know. It's not this step. It might be the next step. This step is guaranteed. It's the next step where something can go wrong after you've already invested the big boy. Okay. There we go. We got +3 melee, and we got critical hit chance to match the critical damage bonus. Ideally, these both would have been T1s, but I could not afford to buy the base amulet with a T1, so I settled for a T2 earlier. But still, 34 instead of 35 to 38, it's like a 3% difference, and it made it affordable for me. Because the bases were like a div. Okay, now I don't know if I have enough money for the next step. Checking the next step here. Okay, so we need a perfect essence of enhancement. And then I think I need an omen of crystallization. I have to check which one. I think it's Sinistral. 34x. Yikes. Yikes. We're too broke. Do I have a perfect battle still somewhere, or did I sell it? What do perfect hastes go for? I don't have any battles left. Yeah, I only have greater battles. I'm trying
Yes.
selling these. Okay.
I'll post it right away.
Sinistral crystallization.
I'll post it right away.
Just making sure this is right. Yeah, first time ever. I had like 350 hours across 2 warriors. First time ever not being a warrior. Okay, so the way this works now is we have a low prefix modifier accuracy. Sinistal crystallization, perfect or corrupted essence will remove only prefix. So it's going to maintain the crit damage, crit hit, and melee. And this is going to switch the prefix to global defenses. Perfect. So now we have +3 melee, 22. We got a pretty low global defense roll out of the possible there, but you know, it's still T1. And then we have crit bonus and crit hit. Is this yours or trade? This is supposed to be for me. The one I made earlier was almost perfect for me. It's very good. This one
It's you.
hasn't sold yet, but it's very good.
Let's see if that piques any interest.
I made it almost perfect, but that max life roll was supposed to be evasion or energy shield related roll, and the +2 melee was supposed to be a +3. The +2 was a mistake on my end. I used the wrong eye level item. Oh, what you buying? What you buying? What you buying? Come on, buy the thing I just lowered to 3 div. Ooh, 75x. Let's go. Let's go. I'll take 75x. I'm so broke right now. Oh, he bought another one. Oh my god, is he gonna buy 3? Oh, I'm all sold out. Let's go. Okay, we just made another 150x. Okay, we're so back up, boys. We have enough to finish the craft. Okay, so we're gonna need a greater exalt. He did. I was about to raid Zesty's bank. It was gonna get awkward.
What's new? I'll post it right away.
Okay, so this is one of the only ones that can go wrong here. We're gonna give it a shot. So, we defense this guy up. Okay, so defense is there. Catalyzing exaltation is gonna consume the catalyst quality to increase the chance of a corresponding type modifier. And then we're also gonna use homogenizing exaltation. I believe both of these? Yeah. Okay. So we have a 25% chance of this going wrong and bricking the item, which is not good. But we have a 75% chance of it succeeding. We hit the even lower secret wrong chance. There's a like sub 1% chance of it hitting spell damage, which we just hit. So the item is bricked. He goes over the video and he says, I've made 13 of these and I've never hit spell damage, but it's theoretically possible. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, is there any way to potentially salvage that? Is there something I could roll over it? How much did that cost us? Well, we rolled a perfect exalt and 2 homogenizing. on it. So 463x, 563, 663x. What tier is that spell damage? Should be tier 1. Yeah, it's super high. It just bricks it for me. Yeah, it's not a dead item though. It's just bad for me. But it also has the +3 melee, which doesn't go well with spell, and yeah. I don't think there's any combination melee spell users that want this anymore. I'm trying to think if there's any way to peel that back off. I'd be willing to risk the global defenses if it would roll over spell from a perfect essence. Removes a random modifier. Increase strength, dex, or intelligence. So if I did that, there's a small chance. Just dump chaos orbs into it. If I used this and I used a sinistral crystallization, it's a 50-50 shot that it removes global defenses or spell damage and replaces it with % increased strength, dex, or int, which is kind of a garbage roll anyway. Check the tier levels for whittling.
Oh, it's you.
Your next chaos orb will remove the lowest level. No, there's another T2. There's 2 T2s on it that it would remove. Let me check it as is and see what people are trying to sell this for. Lower item level than the T2? Oh. How do I check that? Just POE2 DB on a amulet? Pin amulet in middle. It's an essence no, it's not an essence prefix. What is it? Spell damage. Increase spell damage. It's a eye level 75. My global defenses one is, it doesn't say. Oh, 72. Yeah, so it's lower. Yeah, the global defenses one is lower. I'll just see if it's sellable at all right now. I doubt it is, though. It's probably trash now. $32.34. I'll just check at the bottom of the tier. 30 and 30. Make sure it's searchable as it is. I mean, yeah, people have it up for 4 div. This is people trying to make the same thing as me and messing it up. Actually, wait. Oh, no, yeah. So this is a different way you can brick it. He bricked it with % armor. You have a 25% chance to hit % armor. About a 74% chance to hit what I was going for, which is, I don't even remember what I was going for. I think it's like a flat ES or something.
Power just came back
and a
black.
1% chance to hit the spell damage that I hit. And I'm pretty sure the spell damage just makes it worthless. Yeah, people are trying to sell it for a lot, but this is effectively a bricked item. I'm still going to preserved collarbone it, though, and give it the desecrated modifier to give it a chance of selling. Welcome back, Tricky. Thank you for the 35 months.
What's new?
So I'm still going to play it out as if we hit what we want, because it looks like I can sell the item.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Unfortunately, I need to have this to make sure I also hit the right thing, which is expensive. But if it makes this thing sell, then it's worth. Okay. So these are both what we're looking for on this. I need to see which one's a higher tier here. So what did we hit? 72 to max energy shield. This is a prefix. Where is this prefix? I don't even see this as an option under the desecrated prefixes. You finished that horror game? I did. It was pretty good. Okay, so 72 to energy shield is a tier 2 roll. It's probably more useful considering we hit spell damage on this. But we could also look at the percent evasion. Vibes, yeah, the vibes were odd, but they were awesome. So we got 46. Yeah, that's a much lower roll. Oh no, that's a tier 1 evasion rating. Okay. But I think this is still more valuable as energy shield here because it's spell damage. Yeah, I think we take this. I unfortunately wasted Abyssal Echoes on that, but... The +3 seems harder to get. Which +3? The +3 melee? Keeping it more melee leaning, but too late now. Well, like, I'm melee, but energy shield, you know? But yeah, I see what you mean there, but I think we just have to kind of ignore the spell damage as a full dead roll and just see if we can sell it like this. Implicit attributes 6 melee 3 crit. Okay.
Can I help?
I'm going to lower this one from earlier to 2.
That's better.
And I'm going to try to sell this one for 5.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
And if either of those sell, we try again. We can keep rolling. It's worth it if we hit what I'm going for. We were really close on that one. We even got the max energy shield. If that one had just not hit spell damage, we had it. How much is one that hit all the rolls you want? If one of them hits all the rolls that I want. What is the other roll? Let me see what the other roll is. So his also hit evasion rating. So that's even without the energy shield. Yeah, with the energy, with the correct roll there, 18, 19 div. The only difference between this amulet and the one that I just made was that spell damage roll not hitting what I was trying to hit. So, like, it's very worth. If we can roll it for 4 div, even if we have to do it 2 or 3 times, and if we make a little profit back, it still saves money on this. Yeah, it's a crazy, crazy craft. So if either of those sell, if we make a little money back from this, we can try again. Do I have enough currency to buy the next bases? I might. Let me see. Might have already have some here. 74, 79, 72, 81, 80, 80, 80. Okay, do either of these... So we don't want a high accuracy rating. And we don't want a T3 crit. Yeah, none of these work. So if I search for what I need for a base, let's see what they're priced at right now. So ideally you'd have an 8. But people know about this craft. So what I've been doing is buying a tier 2 version or a tier 7 instead of a tier 8 here. Does it have to be a stellar? It doesn't have to be a stellar, but the plus attributes is nice. Because my build is really struggling to meet the attributes at once. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a stellar, no. You could do it with any amulet. Let me look at which ones they can be here. Yeah, because we're getting a total of 21 stats. Yeah, I might be able to get a different one cheaper. This is true. I could get like a lunar that also has plus max energy shield or something on it. Or pearlescent with +7 to elemental resistances. That's a good one, Ronan. That is a good one. Rate limit exceeded. Yeah, I guess I could look at like a pearlescent. So I'm looking at what options there are. The plus 10 to 15 strength isn't really great. The one to int could be good, or the one that does dex. Lunar for the plus max energy shield could be really cool. Or pearlescent for 7 to 10 to all elemental would also be cool. But yeah, there for sure could be cheaper ones to do it on. Can't not share such an immaculate take. Yeah, so if I search a tier 2 of this, I can actually find this pretty easy. 33 to 60. Yeah, this is cheap. So I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Oh, I forgot to check eye level. Has to be 80. Okay, still cheap-ish. It also has to be non-corrupted. So 5? Yeah, 5 works. It also could be lower than 30. But it does have to be non-corrupted. Okay, so there's half of it.
I'll sort it.
I think while I'm searching, I forgot that I hate that the trade filter clears itself after you make a purchase on here. That drives me crazy. Full reason why I keep using web. It's a fair enough reason to go for it. It's very annoying. Yeah, kind of makes sense to keep them up. Okay, now the other side of this gets a little pricier. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is fine. 1x, I'll take that. If you roll it up a notch to 35, they just get so pricey. Because people know what to search for here. So the first non-corrupted you find is a div. But if you just drop it 5%, you're fine. And you can get one for 1x. I'd so much rather have the tier 2 roll for the difference of 1 div to 1x.
Nice
this one?
choice.
Oh. Okay, and then one more search for the same thing. And we can already do the beginning steps of this. We just don't have the big money to do the next steps. It's crazy how if you just stay in this tier, they're so cheap. But as soon as you touch the next tier, they go up to a div. Okay, eye level 80 plus 7. We have the attributes. Critical damage bonus. That's all we need. These are like good amulet bases on their own here already, though. I mean, they're not bases anymore, I guess, but... Okay. So what we do with this now... And this part's not too pricey. So we actually need these. And then we need... these. This part is a little expensive.
All right, your order is registered.
So then you go into the Recombinator. You turn on your Recom for luck. We're going to use an accuracy and a crit bonus. So we have +7 on both. We're going to use critical damage bonus tier 2, accuracy tier 7. We turn on our Recombinator luck. Chance for success 52. I think this brings it up to like 75 instead of 52. And then you click, and then you hope you don't lose 54x. And we got it. So that's the base we start with. Everything else we did on stream today started with just that right there. So now all we need is about 650x to do the next step that we tried. And we'll get the plus melee and everything, and then we just hope the next part doesn't fail. Used to be like 10. Yeah, I've heard it's better now than it was. So these are usable bases. These are not. This is our good one. Yeah, 10% would be a joke. Literal prayer machine. Alright, so now we just go see if we can make some money while we wait. These have not sold yet. This one literally cost me so much to make. And no one's buying it. It's not even a bad one. I think it's actually better than what I'm currently using. I lose a little evasion, but I gain a ton of crit hit chance with this. I should honestly just use this one. This one takes my evasion down a little, though. To 65. But my energy shield goes up to 3100. My mana goes down a little bit. I'd rather just try to sell it. Are they all like 1x? Sacred Mauls still go for 10. Gemini bows go for like 30. Gemini bows go for a lot. $82 normal Gemini bow. Yeah, Orb of Annul, 3 chaos. So that's like 40x. 30 to 40 for a Gemini bow. Roll maps for money. I made 3 div. Also true, you can just roll maps for money.
That's better. You may have been dreaming before. I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Either of those sell. It's way underpriced, but okay, I am trying to get to this, the Eye of the Storm here. This says map in progress, but of course, because I walked away from my computer at some point during it, it is now dead. I do love that. It's one of my favorite features. Do some mapping again. We're also getting more shatters now. I don't remember what changed. Oh, I hit level 90, so I could add more freezing to my elemental conflux. So we have a higher chance of shattering now. You'll see more shattered enemy bodies on the ground. The abysses are so sketchy. I did have a death earlier, and I think it was this map that said map in progress. I don't think this was actually a timed out one. I think I died to getting crowded in an abyss.
For the monastery.
I do think for fun I want to throw Nova on my stomp just while I'm mapping. It won't be as strong, but it'll have ridiculous AoE clear when I do it, and it'll look sick. And then I'll just swap it back when I'm bossing. Because Nova's really fun to watch. Probably shouldn't burn my 60 rarity on this 0 quant no modifier map, but Clear speed is so satisfying though. Going from warrior to this is such insane whiplash. My XP per hour too, I've noticed. On my warrior, my XP per hour would cap at like 30k. Even with focused mapping, I'd maybe get it to 50k. And I'm always like casually at 100k XP an hour on this guy. It's one of my bigger indicators of clear speed that I've seen on him. Small abyss. God, this guy does not need a skill speed boost. So I'm trying to unlock this deadly over here right now. Oh, there it is. The Jade Isles. Okay. I learned some things about this one. This has potential to be real good. We're going to run it on high rarity and hopefully not get locked out. Yeah, this is where you get Rakita's Flow. But I learned a way to run it more than one time earlier, which is kind of cool.
What is it?
The tablet. Yeah, listen, Zesty. How come you have all the knowledge I have? How am I supposed to surprise you with anything? Seen the exact same, yeah. Do you remember if there's anything special I need to do first? I can just run it raw once, right? Or am I supposed to do something else ahead of it? I don't remember. I think no. I think I can just run it the first time without doing anything. Need to irradiate it if you want to use the tablet. Okay, so I have to irradiate it first. I honestly only see the one tower in radius though. I don't know if there's a second tower for me to unirradiate it from. But we can irradiate it once. You get rid of the irradiation once you run the map if the tablet is in. Maybe I didn't watch this video thoroughly enough. So what are we doing here? This deadly boss can drop Rakita's flow, which is like 27 div. But there's a way to run it more than one time. About to waste a multi-div tablet. Oh, well, I can't even afford the tablet anyway. So I think I just rip it. I just rip it and say whatever. Or I go and boost that other tower for quant and rarity first. Yeah, I can't buy a tablet regardless. I have 0 div and 24 exalts in my bank. Okay. Yeah, I guess my best chance would be I could go to that other tower and boost quant. Or Zesty buys the tablet and you guys split the drop sale. It sounds complicated though. But I've got to imagine if I boost it with this tower, it would be better. One, two, three, four, five. I could run 5 maps for a chance at a Rakita's flow. Here, let's try this. Yeah, don't you love an 850x gamble? True, yeah, you can just sell your flow. What is with the pack size on this map? This is not normal. Ooh, I got a depths too. It's an investment piece. It really is. All right, this depths is going to drop 6 Omen of Lights at the same time and fund my new amulet. I can feel it. Exactly 9-3. They're always quitting right before they win big. Okay, I'm noticing a distinct lack of 6 Omen of Light drops so far. Should have already had 2 by now. This guy up here is going to drop the Omen of Light. Okay, those say Liege. Actually, it didn't say light, it said Liege. Kinda awkward. I love the little sound the Chaos Punch makes before you hit the big one. It's like this terrifying, like, whistle bullet noise right before your Mega Stomp. That noise. Oh, something consumed an Omen on me there. That lightning wave is not survivable for anything in front of it. I do. I'm so used to it. Same like right after Stampede, just always hitting the roll. That is how all the warriors play too, it's so funny. Breaches on this guy are crazy. Oh, that killed me fast. I don't know what that was. The corpse exploding sound is so brutal. Whenever you hear that, you know you can just get like one-tapped underneath all the chaos. Another depths. Stop attacking. It gives a window for hits. Maybe, yeah. But sometimes I just get into these packs of enemies and my punches just stop doing anything. Like I get in this weird spot where I get infinitely mini staggered. I can't kill anything. None of my attacks go off and I just die. Yo, what up, Strong Pony? How we doing? I hear bosses.
Hate defines us all.
One from Symphony Rehearsal. Nice. Y'all working on any piece that interests you right now? Or is it just like a chore to get through? Just push the notes, call it a day. Yeah, I almost feel like Nova on that for mapping makes sense. Definitely not for boss.
Fury of Frost.
Of an all the pieces we're playing Gershwin Piano Concerto in F, Gershwin an American in Paris, and Bernstein Overture to Candide. Candide? I don't know if I know any of those, but I'm glad you're working on ones you like. I imagine there are some times where you're playing some really boring stuff. Not necessarily boring, but just pieces that are not as enjoyable for you. 10,000%. If I were to try out Nova for mapping on that, just for fun, what would we swap? Of culmination. Blindside gets us to the 100% crit. Inevitable critical is also kind of necessary. Maybe overextend? I mean, obviously we want that 30% more critical damage bonus. Do we actually need that 15% chance from blindside though? At least for mapping? Maybe not. Well, we could listen to it while we run a map or two. Nothing like classical music and explosion noises. Yeah, for science, I want to try this. At least for mapping. Also, let me go grab some Tums. Spicy burrito was not the move. Oh, nice, Cinder. Yeah, we kind of accidentally did that tonight. We had Burritos. And chips and salsa. Listen to Hate to Play of Goreki's Symphony of Sorrowful Songs. Played it in college. Piece is about an hour long. I sat for 40, played 6 notes, and sat for 20. Yeah. That would not be a fun way to have to do that. Lean back and your eyes roll around. I don't know if I've experienced that, no. Don't know if I've experienced my eyes rolling around. I do get the ones where I burp so hard and loud that, like, it feels like my skull depressurizes for a second. Maybe that's in a similar vein there. You never got to play the melody. True, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Stromboni plays bass. Believe it or not, bass Stromboni plays bass trombone. I know, it's hard to guess. Goated name, then. Watch me actually have remembered that fact incorrectly, and it's not why your name's that at all. Even though I'm 99% sure that is. Second violin 08. Yeah, there you go. Okay, ready? We're gonna try out Nova. So I put Nova on it. We're gonna see how it feels. Hard to tell in this little closed-in map. Let's see if I can get a bigger area to try it in. I'm not really sure if it works well. I thought it would pop off for the mapping part of things. Oh, it kind of went harder there. Maybe the other ones weren't charged up enough. And you're correct about the name. Good. See, that would have been a good opportunity to gaslight me into being wrong about the name. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted. The Nova Stomp. The Nova Stomp goes crazy. Gas-lidded? And especially for something like this, when you just have a big, nasty pack of stuff you want to take care of. Ready? You just hit the Nova Stomp. Yeah. You ever watched the newest Black Mirror? I don't think I have, actually. I really like Black Mirror, too. I don't know any warriors that are actually using Spirit this season. You've watched them before? I have, yeah. Yo, what up, Organelli? How we doing? You ever heard the joke about gaslighting? I've opened a can of worms here, haven't I? Work making more and more of my job. Oh, I thought that was your full time. Oh no, you do like gigs outside of the symphony stuff, right? You've heard it before. You've watched them before, right? Oh man, I've really opened a can of worms here. I can't trust anything now. I will say, the symphony music, while blasting maps, is an underrated combo that I didn't know we needed, though. Like, this goes hard. Every time we bring this up. No, no, I'm not getting lured in here. Yeah, I could see the Hades. It's most similar, like, gameplay-wise, more to, like, a Diablo or something. But the isometric and crazy dashing and exploding, yeah. Nothing seems different on it? Huh. Oh, I think glowing rainbow means you hit one absolute max roll. Check. See if there's one max roll on it. Simplify things. It's more popular. What, do you mean Hades? Because if you're talking about this one being simplified, this is not simplified. This is... this is not simplified. No, Hades is a roguelike, completely different. But I could see just initially walking in, looking at it, thinking Hades. I've never thought it, but I could see it. It's a fair insta take. I don't get the Hades 2 haters. I'm excited for Hades 2. Very excited for that. Full-time office job? Do you get paid to play a couple musical and opera? Oh, really? I totally thought you did that full-time. Well, glad that you're getting closer to working it into more and more of your full-time. Yeah, sledding game will be a banger. I literally can't hit that guy. Diablo walked so POE could limp. The more content I watch, POE2 walked so POE1 could be better. I've watched like an actual breakdown of the differences of the two, but man, POE1 has so many things going in it that seem better than POE2. But POE2 has things that are better than POE1 as well. So POE could grow a third leg. Played the finals for a while. That just reminded me of a weird dream I had. I had a dream that I got invited by a large streamer. It was a dream, so it's not a specific one. It could have been Blood Moist XQC. Just like untouchably large streamer. Randomly invites me to play the finals with him. I've never played the finals. I don't even know what the finals look like. I've only heard of the game. And in my dream, I get invited to play the finals with big streamer. I play horribly, as expected, because I hate FPS and I'm not good at it. And then they like added me as a friend, but like not on Discord or anything, just in the game, like within finals, I got added as like friends, like a old school, like how you'd add a friend that you played a match with in COD or something. That's all I remember from my dream last night. Foiled unique items have a special tint. Aside from cosmetic difference, foiled unique items are otherwise identical. Oh, really? I always wondered what those rainbow things were. I thought they meant more than that. It's just a rare drop for the sake of rare. That's funny. Hey, you could sell that thing for big money there, 9-3. Small indie company, by the way.
Shattering chill.
Who do you know that has been streaming the longest? Like that I know personally, or just like streamer that I watch that's been streaming the longest? Which streamer are you aware of? Oh, it's gotta be Moist. I remember watching Penguin's videos back in like, I want to say like end of our high school years.
You there, local.
I don't think Markiplier streams. Does he? Both of them were just on YouTube. When did Moist switch to like Twitch / YouTube? I guess also Bajira, because I remember watching Bajira's YouTube videos on how to play Warrior, also back in like 2014. I don't know how long he's been streaming, but it was a real like blast from the past for me when I got to raid into him when I started playing POE. I was like, whoa. Not most of the big YouTubers. The gaming big YouTubers, yeah. But I think a lot of the big YouTubers just YouTube. Welcome back, Ron. Almost died. Still might die. Consumed an omen. I don't even know what I stepped on. This is a terrible map. This is a bad map when you run it in campaign, and it's a bad map when you run it in maps. And weirdly, it's the best hideout. Like aesthetically, it is the best hideout, but running it sucks. You get to watch the highlights on your way out. Watch the highlights. Oh yeah. Don't forget to watch the new Ronin edit. What's so bad about this map? It's just really close quarters and narrow tunnels and like staircases and stuff in your way trying to navigate. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the latest Ronin video, I actually have a new one to upload. But if you guys have been following along with the new videos we're posting on YouTube, Ronin's crushing it. Hi, Zev. These things are like actually getting some views too. Yeah, this is the latest one that Ronin did. I also see like 5 people watching on YouTube right now. Are any of you real? Hello, YouTube watchers. Hello? Is it a negative number? Surprisingly, no. Ronin is on payroll. It's not a high payroll right now because I don't have the budget for it, but we are paying Ronin. Who watches on YouTube? Here's what I'll say about watching live streams on YouTube. I don't watch them to chat. Chatting on YouTube is a miserable experience. There's no community to it. It's awful. However, if you've ever noticed that unless you have 3,000 gigabit internet, Twitch streams will not load mobile. Why am I dying? YouTube can load a 2K stream on like 1 bar of 3G. I don't know what the difference is in their like servers and compression. If you're trying to watch somebody who's dual streaming and you can't get their Twitch to load, open it on YouTube and it's 2K, 4K res, 120 FPS, and it'll load on a piece of tinfoil. It's crazy. Yeah, YouTube's got something different going on. Yeah, if they somehow combined that. It's something just to do with like how they process compression and download speeds or whatever. Because Twitch is awful when you try to do it. Like, even if I walk into like a different room of my house, listening to like a stream on my phone, it can't even load the audio half the time. And if you're on the road, forget it. You can't even watch an audio-only stream. But then you open it on YouTube and it's full res, loads instantly. Yeah, exactly, Homie Thruster. You'd definitely be able to load the YouTube version. Yeah, and you'll get banned less. Something seems different. We're listening to some symphony music. It's relaxing. Hey, he's over on YouTube now. Oh, man. FPS is pooping. Where's my frames going? Please get me out of this map. Thank you. This one worth anything? Probably not.
Oh, it's you.
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, just move a mountain real quick. That's what it sounds like to be an American in Paris. I'm feeling it. The vibes are there. +1 div drop. Let's go, 9-3. Classical music trash. Can't agree with you there. That's like when chatters come in to stream and say reading is bad. Why is there no current classical music? There is. You ever watched like a movie?
I hope you know what you're doing. You sure about that placement?
You're not winning this one, Tom. You ain't winning this one. You're preaching to exactly one person that agrees with you in the whole chat. What is hurting me? Is it those tiny little clouds? He has good tastes in all other music. To be fair, though, Tom Mom is a professional concert violinist, and Tom is rightful to be sick of classical music. Not necessarily to think it's bad, but he does have a right to be tired of hearing it, because she practices at home every day for hours. So he is allowed to be tired of it, but not allowed to say it's bad. That's how the deaths go on this guy. They're just instant, and it's always in a pack of enemies where I'm smashing roll and I can't move. None of my abilities proc. I get like this weird stun lock thing. No, not allowed to say it's bad either, but allowed to be sick of it. just don't like classical music. But that's an invalid take. Like, it's not a dialogue option, so you gotta try again. It's not even like a hot take, cold take, bad take. It's an invalid option. Name a famous orchestral composer from the last 10 years. Hans Zimmer? Instantly comes to mind. Who's the dude who does Star Wars? I don't know his name. I don't think Hans Zimmer is Star Wars. That's someone else. John Williams. Yeah, John Williams. Naming movie score writers. Yes, that is the current use of all orchestral and classical music. Who did Interstellar? Was Interstellar Hans Zimmer, or was that another guy? That is Zimmer? Would you like those people if they did not have their music in movies? Yes, because the music is very good. I would argue that the movie would be significantly worse without the music, not the other way around. The music would be equally as good. The movie would suck without it.
Soil. Each battle teaches, each step reveals.
Hans Zimmer shot first. Last 10 years that are famous without their music being from movies. Well, my favorite composer is Rachmaninoff. He's not from the last 10 years, but he's a lot more recent than the dudes you're thinking of. Rachmaninoff. Rachmaninoff lived till 1943. Which is significantly younger than most of the big boy composers. But he's considered a big boy composer. Yeah, the flashbang. You're not winning this take, Tom. This is the worst take you've ever dropped in the history of watching the stream. I gotta be honest. It is not a valid take. Try again. This is up there with like... It's literally comparable to the time somebody came into chat and was saying reading is bad, and you were like, that's the type of take from someone who can't read. It's the same vibes. Kevin Penkin, favorite orchestral music, who does music for anime? What is the argument? That there's no modern composers, or they don't count because they do the talkies? Tom just says classical music bad. Current one we're in is named the 20th through 21st century composers from 1900 to present. Yeah, I took a college class on that. That was one of my musical college classes I took. No, no one's saying reading is bad. That was a take from a chatter months ago that I still remember because Tom calling them out was really funny. Tom called out somebody saying, like, I don't know, he tried to say something about, like, reading was for losers or reading is bad. And Tom shot him down so quick and was like, that's the type of take someone who can't read says. It was such a good Tom response. Why hasn't classical music been popular in the last 60 years? It has. Maybe that's where the disconnect is here? It hasn't? I mean, it's not played on the radio next to Playboy Cardi, if that's what you're trying to say. But it's used in nearly every aspect of media on the planet every day. It is probably still one of the most popular genres of music worldwide. Is a piece of classical music only... No, I already answered that. It's the opposite. A piece of media is only as good as it is because of the good music attached to it. Prove me wrong? Okay, I'm gonna play for you for the rest of stream. I'm gonna play the entirety of all classical music ever made in the entirety of history, and then we'll see how you feel after that. It should be a several thousand-hour long stream. But when it's done, I'll be done proving my point that classical music is good without a movie attached to it. Yeah, we're only listening to classical for the rest of the subathon. Yeah, the score makes the movie. I also really like electro swing. Yeah, I do really like electro swing. Got a playlist. Originally from other pieces of media, not pieces that got popular standalone. That's just the popularity of it, though. Like, that just comes from... What was that sound? It's just inherently more popular because it's in a movie. It doesn't make the song any worse or better. It's just if you release a movie with a $500 million budget behind it, more people are going to hear the soundtrack of the movie than not having a $500 million like promo budget behind just the song. Then why is real music popular without being in movies? Real music. Let me play you some real music real quick. Let me play you some real music. Okay. Yes, we will call that song real music, and we will call this not real music. No, you're just missing the VIP right now. Yeah, that command doesn't work. It, like, deletes your VIP and then you can't flip. Guess you're not safe. A 14x, take that. Favorite modern classical music is Inception, Spider-Man, Lord of the Rings. That's because that's where we discover the music. Is your music no longer good because you heard it on Spotify? Now that it's too mainstreamly promoted to you on Spotify, it's no longer good modern Playboy Cardi mumble rap? You have to discover it on a cassette tape in a dumpster for it to be good? Yeah, I would understand it more if it's a fake rage bait take. I'm very confused on this Tom take. Because Tom normally has decent music takes. This one is crazy, though. That was a very funny fight with this much damage. No, but we've already answered that. The song is not better because it's in the movie. The song just gets more exposure because it's in the movie. The movie is worse without the good soundtrack, not the other way around. The movie is not elevating the song. True, they should put more Nickelback in Lord of the Rings. Hasn't been good on its own merit. Yeah, see, but that's where you're the most wrong. I cannot fathom where you're going with that. Yeah, this cannot be real. This does not make any sense. Like, the origin of all music and where all music ideas and theories still currently stem from across every genre, the literal source, the like keystone that holds up music and all of the theory and how it's created across everything we hear. Not good. Only good because background of Inception. Like, I don't get where you're going here.
You sure about that placement?
That's what chat has been saying, not me. This is all you. This is all you here. Yeah. Maybe that's the point here. Well, by that logic, following your same logic here, here, let me see. Okay. So by that same logic, if classical music was good, then people who made it today would be as popular as normal music artists. By that logic, because this entertainment creator is more popular than this entertainment creator, she is therefore better. She makes better content than Northern Lion because she does TikTok dances, but they get more views. Therefore, Charlie D'Amelio is a significantly better creator than Northern Lion. Because more people watch her do that than Northern Lion play games we actually want to watch. If I'm following your logic correctly, that seems like where we've arrived. Oh, almost died. Beethoven or Taylor Swift? They would say Taylor Swift because there's more marketing budget behind Taylor Swift. But if you asked them, the same sample size of people, which is inherently better music, classical would win. 100%. Just because they would listen to more Taylor Swift does not mean they are unaware that Taylor Swift is not on the same level as classical music.
Good news for you.
Hey, one of those stupid amulets finally sold.
Speak.
What's new? Let's see if that piques any interest.
Yeah, there's also the entire thing of the money behind it. It's not that it takes more effort to produce. It is, by the definition of music, better. It is definably more musically correct. And yeah, obviously modern music is more popular. But it's nowhere near better. It is significantly worse. Can you play this for chat? Exactly. Stop skipping? I'm not going to sit through a 20-second intro. That's a lot of intro to expect from me. This is terrible. It's so bad. It did remind me of this though. What are these guys called? No, wrong. Have you seen this? These guys are awesome.
Plug wall. I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talk. Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt. Pull up in a space.
This is like my favorite cover people ever right now.
50K, you could come and book a cracker for a plug wall. Big ol' Bentley, it's a spaceship. Call me on my phone, I don't say shit.
They do got some Dave neck. The skirt is clean.
I'm a boss, take a lot. Plug wall.
For comparison, this is the original trash that they turned into art.
I don't even understand how the fuck my
It's so good.
Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt. Pull up in a space.
They've done a bunch, but this is by far my favorite one they've done. But they've done a bunch of these. By that index, it is better, yes. do I have enough money to rip on this new amulet yet? No, I'm still broke.
Can I help?
Maybe this will sell. They must be elderly. I mean, elderly people do like it more, yeah. But that's because they've had time to learn what good music is, not because it's better. And then we can all agree, without a doubt, that this is the absolute peak. It goes whatever Tom's listening to, classical, this. We can all agree that that's significantly better than any music we've discussed today. By far. It's okay for your mom to be wrong on this too. Tried helping.
The higher one climbs, the greater the fall.
Oh, definitely in person, yeah. But I feel like concerts of any type, you get the extremes. I feel like the vast majority of concert goers are 70 plus or sub 30. Because I know now that I'm 30, I'm probably not going to another concert until I'm 70 of any genre. You just can't say it's bad, though. You could say that it is less popular. You can't say it's bad. I'm still standing by the original peak of the discussion here, that you're not allowed to say classical music is bad. You can say that you don't like it as much, you can say that it's less popular, but you cannot say it's bad. No, but it's just a big, giant logical fallacy you're building your argument on here. You're equating goodness of the music with popularity. And by listening to something like Lil Yachty compared to Beethoven, who has more current day streams, your argument is already disproven. Popularity has nothing to do with how good something is. If at best popularity of any media at all is a vague correlation to the quality of the content. But it doesn't, that's popularity. That is what you want to listen to. That has nothing to do with how good something is. It is popularity. They're one of the highest grossing artists ever. Yeah. They have a good popularity success. Give me 10 min to finish Wordle. True, you do only have 10 min left. I did look at the clock. How do I get out of here? Oh, this is one of those maps. Whoa, let's go! Let's go! Off of a random tower map! Huge! Oh, we've been needing one of those. Hey, say what you will about Tom's opinion here, though. At the end of the day, he is an S-tier conversation starter in Twitch chats, and no one can take that away from him. Without fail, Tom can get a chat full of chatters chatting. Actual paid chat. He is a paid chatter, by the way, in case anyone wanted to know. I texted him on the side, and I said, can you drop a horrendous music take to get chat moving, please? And he said, I got you. I put my ear up to dollar bills. Automation movies. I will say, handmade baskets go kind of hard. But I'm using a Walmart plastic shopping bag most of the time. Alright, what do we think, boys? Is this the 2-div map? I've been dreaming of the 2-div map. We just got a raw div. Do we get a second one in the abyss? Can we get the legendary 2-div map? 9-3 believes this is the 2-div map. It'll be 3! The 3-div map? Saw a VOD clip of Fubgun having a 4-div map. Even he was shocked at the 4-div. He was like, this is not normal. Oh, okay, okay. We're getting things. We're getting things. Spit out a mirror. Dude, mirror drop would be crazy. You gotta wonder, with all the people playing this game, do you think there's even been like 10 total mirror drops? Like, they are disgustingly rare. You think there has been? What's a mirror? It is the rarest item in this entire game, and it allows you to copy an item. So people will spend the whole league crafting and perfecting an item to be the absolute #1 mega tier rolled item possible, best in best of all slots type of item. And then people will do like mirror duplication services where you pay them a mirror to duplicate their perfect items and stuff. It's really crazy. How many people play? You think about the small subset of people that know about item filters and the depth of the game. I'm sure there's been wasted, lost mirrors. Oh, yeah. There's for sure been mirrors that people have probably not left on the ground, but you never know. But for sure, they've just like been like, oh, I can, you know, copy my Exalt orb with this or something. Oh, it makes a copy. Yeah, not realizing the potential of it. Yeah, that with how many people play, the sample size, there has for sure been a death mirror. Somebody watching a mirror on the ground as they die before they picked it up. I think I would stop playing the game. I actually think that would be it for me. Like, you know what? I'm good not playing this game anymore. Yeah, my level 46 ring I made a copy of.
Fury of Frost.
Oh, of course you do. No better way to do it. Yeah, spend the money to make the money. What did you drop? I was tabbed. I got a div.
Speak.
Which means we can start working on our amulet. I actually don't have enough money to finish shit, though. We'll wait till the next one. I don't quite have enough money for the amulet yet. But I'm back up to 2 div.
Yes?
If this stupid amulet will sell... I know we pumped like 4 div into crafting it, but I would sell it for 2 right now to work on my next amulet. I don't even care. I just want my amulet. Still cheaper than the 18 div it would cost to buy the amulet I'm trying to make. Three, 5. Ooh, we got a 7 breach. That's rarity. How do I do 68? Oh, and it's a 16 mapper. Hold on.
Can I help?
Still do 68 insta sell.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
It's a good map. Or a good tablet. Okay. Wondering. Yep, wanted one of those. All right. Nice. We hit the irradiated on it. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now we are going to take our best map here. The one that doesn't have the lower life recovery. And we're going to try the deadly map boss. And we hope for a Rikulu flow or whatever it's called. Something flow. Rakiata. This is the map that drops it. So we're going to do our best to just get to the boss, stay alive. Oh, I've done one of these as a deadly map boss. I have done one of these. This is the Act 4 end guy. Did we happen to hit a double? No, 25 quant. Oh, 185 rarity though. That's very good. We got the 25% boost from the Atlas tree. Ooh, that tablet just sold for the 68X too. No shot. What helm did you make? Hello? Rolled a corrupt with 27 spirit, 2 res, 35 plus, 1000 evasion. My god. That sounds like it's kind of a banger. Is that a eye level 82? Eye level 80 at least. I don't even think I'm going to do the breach yet, because the breaches are so easy to die in. I'm going to hold off. Oh, I don't know if I can do it after, though. But I'm really just here for the deadly map boss. I can live without a breach. I'm too afraid of the breaches. I die too easy on those. I gotta get Callie some food. She's gonna bug. Okay. This thing hit at 8 and sees what happens. I mean, I'll only take half the profits from you, so you'll get 4, I'll get 4. It's a pretty good win, I think. Pretty good roll. Not bad day for you. Oh, with the ice buff? Dude, I'm doing things with the ice buff on. I should go into the boss fight with the ice buff on. This is crazy. I don't think it lasts much longer. I have a minute left of it. Yeah, ice buff on this build is crazy. I will go into the boss with this on.
Remember this day. If you survive, where is the ball?
I must be stronger.
Run out of ice buff.
You cannot escape.
Let them know the might of the Karui. I am the true Nakura Makuri.
I'm phasing him so fast.
This is not the way. What? Why do you reject me?
Ooh, 7%. Yeah, I just got one of those too. It insta-sold for me at 68x. Probably could have sold it for 70 or 80. But I put it at 68 and it insta-sold. When does the fight start here? Nope. Could have been the flow. Didn't get the flow. Dang. Would have been cool. So that was really the only reason we were running this. We were trying to get the 27 div drop. He's the boss that drops it. So I think there's a way to rerun this map if we get another tower in range and use a several div item on it, but you got it, right? Nah. As far as I knew, it was 100% guaranteed drop, you know? but I did not get it. Okay, we still have the breach back here to run. You got paid $100K a year to be a high schooler, would you do it? Yeah, sure. Now, not if I have to go back to high school brain, though. Like the way your emotions and stuff worked back then. I don't know if I could take that. That's a hard life period. I didn't do this either. I was afraid of dying. Hit this. Seven to 3, Monday to Friday, you have to follow rules, sit in classes, do homework. Yeah. Of course I would do that. You know how much easier that responsibility was back then? Telling me you wouldn't do that for $2 a week? With school vacation amount of breaks? $2,000 a week, you're not doing that? Yeah, school bathrooms are fine.
Yes.
Yes?
Well, this one looks like it actually sells for something. Wait, we got good rolls on most of it. Wait, you can use 5 charms with this? How does that look? No. Because it has 2 plus 2? It's a weirdly worded thing. Corrupt it. All the worlds got worse. Does anybody know where you use these reliquary? Where do you use these? The Twilight keys. Next to home? Really? Are they just in this thing? The Realm Gate? Or... Oh. Why is there 4 slots here? Can I do this? It's only monster level 65? These can't be good. Same reason there's 4 on another map.
What's new?
There's 4 on the others too. I mean, I gotta see what this is.
Nothing is truly owned, only borrowed for a time.
Got me some boots. Oh, and they're foiled with the rainbow? Got rainbow boots. Is that the whole thing? That's all it is. Oh, I got a slightly different oriented one. This one's rainbow again. Ooh, the amulet sold. We can go craft our new amulet. Let me open these 3 more times just for funsies. Okay. Our extremely underpriced amulet sold, but we got 2 more div, which means we can craft. Alright, well, let me just pull all my rainbow items here first. Are they always rainbow? Can this drop anything? Can I just get like a headhunter? I like that they're all crazy looking in rainbow.
Ancient power.
I don't know, the rainbow effect's kind of sick. Two of these. Two Widow Hails. Got a 219 and a 204. Corrupt both? Oh, I'm gonna.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Hail.
Oh, I got the triple socket. Wait. I got a 204 triple socket. Think it's worth anything? Not enough. Needs the 300. It's not gem sockets. Rune sockets. 1x. Yeah, what was it if we had like 250 get it anywhere? Yeah, even like a 250 would have. What's the 300 get it? 280? 250? Yeah. Oh, 250 is the max. But you could get a 266 triple socket. Yeah. That's 266 triple. And it has a bow attacks fire 3 additional arrows? What is this? Hold on. 266, 3 socket, bow fires 3 additional arrows. Oh, is that from the socketeds? That might be, oh, it's from the socketeds, okay. I thought that was another line of corruption. I'll keep this for when I run my Deadeye. These runes are 10 div a piece. My god. I'll keep this for when I hit my Deadeye meta, you know? I don't think any of these were worth anything, but I'll check.
Yes, I serve.
The Infinite Pursuits. Oh, that's triple socket corruption. I'm not going to put in the effort to triple socket corrupt that. Yeah, this is a near perfect roll. Selling for 10 or 30x. It's not worth. Gamble Sprint. Okay. Currency exchange. I have div, I want X. 3 div. To 639X.
All right, your order is registered.
Okay, I got 2 of them. All right, let's see what we need here. I know I need 2 homogenizing exaltations. But these are cheaper than earlier.
I'll post it right away.
Okay. This is the one? Yeah. I need homogenizing exalt. I need dextral. I'm also going to need greater. Okay. I'm gonna need catalyzing exaltation.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
I'm gonna need a perfect. This is the expensive part. Oh.
I'll post it right away.
Need
What's new?
defense carapace.
Let's see if there are any takers.
I have a collarbone. I need an abyssal echoes. Okay. And then I need 1 greater exalt. I think that's everything. I'm going to pull up the video again and make sure I do this all correct. But I think that's the formula there. And we just gotta hope we don't get unlucky. This song is worse than classical music. What do you mean? It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I can't even disagree. The original? No, don't you talk bad about paper planes. That, I will not accept paper planes hate. Okay. Homogenizing exaltation. Greater exaltation. And dextral exaltation. Okay, so he has crit hit chance, / crit damage bonus, and low accuracy. Which is what we want. Okay. Homogenizing exalt. Greater exalt. Dextral. Only suffix. Right? Yes. Perfect Exalt. Hit. Okay. So we have +3 melee, 33% crit hit, 32% crit damage. So that part was guaranteed. There was nothing sketchy about that part. Minus the fact that I just spent 500 exalts to do that. Successor a placeholder. Yeah, so the way it works is homogenizing makes sure that whatever you're exalting hits something with the same tag modifier. So accuracy has an attack tag, so we used it to trick it into rolling the only other attack suffix, which is plus melee. And then we remove this accuracy with the homogenizing now as well. Oh, I also need the essence. I forgot the essence step. We're going to have an essence of enhancement. And then we also need sinistral crystallization. We'll only remove prefix. So we're going to overwrite it with this. I really ran out of exalts again. How much money am I spending on this? Oh my god. Actually spent all of the divs.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Okay. Yeah. So the way this works is now we use the sinistral crystallization to ensure it only removes a prefix. And then the perfect essence of enhancement adds 20 to 30 global defenses. So we overwrite accuracy with global defenses is the idea here. I've seen a few memes about it. Okay. Sinistral crystallization, enhancement. So accuracy gets replaced with 22% global defenses. And then we come to the first gamble step. This is where it went wrong last time. Catalyzing exaltation, homogenizing exaltation. Okay. Let's go! Oh my god, okay. We passed the scariest part. Okay. That was like the best possible outcome. Okay. Ooh. That was the scariest part. So now we're gonna desecrate. And we have 3 chances here. Or 6 total chances to hit 1 decent roll. You got this. Okay. 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 Yeah, if this hits, we have crafted an 18 div. Then we sell it for 18 div and make 4 more. Or we just wear it. But I'll probably sell it. It'd be really hard to not sell this. If it actually hits, immediately put it up for like 16 div. So it insta-sells, hopefully. What are you looking for? We are looking for, ideally, percent increased energy shield from body armor, or percent increased ES, percent increased evasion from body armor, percent increased evasion. I believe in that order. What are you crafting? I'm crafting the new FG Corbin deterministic +3 melee amulet. It's kind of a banger. Honestly, I'm going to craft it in the hideout. The last one I crafted in the well and it didn't work, so. And I'm even going to turn on the abyssal echoes so it knows I mean business. It knows I've got that thing on me. Okay. Holy. Oh, this is the absolute best thing it could have been. 46% increased ES from equipped body armor. I believe that is the best possible thing we could have just got. I think that's the one. I think we just did it. I think we just made the 16 div amulet. Now, granted, I've put about 12 div and attempts in, but I sold those for 3 total back. So we're about 9 div in on this, but I could probably sell it for 16 or 17. That's huge. That's huge. Wow, okay. That is a beastly piece of gear right there. The only thing that keeps this from being, like, literally mirrorable is the fact that I have tier 2 crit damage and tier 2 crit hit. That's the only downside. Because I couldn't afford the tier 1 bases that had it. Those were like 2 div a pop, which I didn't want to waste. There is a way to get this up to a +4 melee. The one he's wearing in the video is this same thing with tier 1 rolls where I have those 2 tier 2s, and he has a +4 melee. And it is ungodly expensive to do it, and it's a 50-50 shot of bricking the amulet. I don't remember what he uses. He uses some ridiculous corruption thing on it. Alright, let's price check this though. Let's take a look at her. Stellar. Implicit. Attributes 7. Does base have to be stellar? Does not have to be stellar. But on this particular class, you're really struggling, since I'm using like the double or triple heralds, you're struggling to balance your stats. So any way you can get another 21 to attributes is huge. Oh yeah, and I can recatalyze it. What would I catalyze it to? That's a good point. Probably defense related or something, right? Attack modifiers. Could it get it up to a +4? I don't feel like it. Let me see. Oh, adjust crit. Can't give +4. Attribute attack. Reaver. You can overwrite catalysts, right? Like I could try it, and if it doesn't do what I want, I can just put a different catalyst on it. I think so. Yeah, okay. Let's see if this makes it go up. So we're at 33, 32. No. I don't know why I used all of them to check, but no.
Have an order? Have an order? I'll post it right away. All right, your order is registered.
Yeah, this should make all those go up, right? Increased energy shield. Yeah. Oh, that is beefy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Wow. Yeah, that upped the global defenses, increased energy shield from body armor, and that. Does this give me more spirit?
Winter prevails.
No, okay. So the spirit calc is only the actual energy shield roll on the body armor. Yeah, let's see what the differences are though. It shouldn't change my DPS much, but it should change. My energy shield goes from 2,700 to 3,800. Gives me 1,100 energy shield. Oh my god. My evasion goes down very slightly. How does it give you 21 stats? Plus 7 to all attributes. But this one had plus 10, so I actually lose a little. But it's good because this amulet was nowhere near as good. So I'm actually losing 6 stats. Yeah, 21 across all. That is a beefy amulet. I need to price check it though before I fall in love with it. We gotta see what we created here. Okay. Mine's actually at 26, but this is showing it to me before it's rolled. Okay. Then we want increased energy shield from equipped body armor. This is the one that'll... This is an important modifier. And we got a fat roll on it too, 46. Okay, we're already up to that. Now let's go crit hit. Okay, we're up to 8 div. Crit damage. Still at 8. And then 45 increased max energy shield. Holy. Okay. So that combo, the lowest priced one on here is 30 div. Oh, we do have to remember to allocate storm charged on it. Everybody's going to have storm charged allocated. Sell it. I want to wear it. But I could just try to make more, right? They can allocate it themselves. I like to make it look tastier for sale. I mean, I can theoretically make this again, right? I should probably sell it and try to recreate it. List that bad boy at 29. I'm thinking like 28. Let me go to the bottom tier of all of my rolls. I like to check that. Just for more realistic price checks. Check within your same tier, but as low as you can go. Okay, it's, yeah. Even if I hit the bottom of all of these tiers, it's still the same. Dang. We kind of made a monster, didn't we? Wow. This is my most successful craft of the entire game here. Why do I have this list? Oh, this is that meme bow. I'm gonna put her up for 28.
I'm sure someone will want that.
That'd be pretty hype if that sells. That's kind of a monster amulet. Imagine you accidentally put 28x. I'd be a little sad. All right, now I have to clean up my shop so they know we mean business. I gotta get all this trash out of here. Is Fairgraves actually selling? I don't think it is. It's locked. It's in. Watch this thing sell right away. Yeah. Does this thing still ding when you drop it?
I take only what is true.
I don't know why it dings. It's so goofy. Gotta be for a build. From what I understand, it's only because it was a bugged item. So it was bugged and they took it out for like the first week of 0.3 and then put it back in. It was like a hotfix remove because something was bugged on it.
Hail.
My jewelry tab's getting a little full here. This might go into a dump tab for now. Yeah, this was that shield one that I grabbed by accident.
Have an order? Price lowered. Can I help? Oh, it's you.
Send a picture of this to Zesty. Greatest gym hack ever.
Oh,
Did you do the asking girls their body weight hip thrust trick that I taught you? You're welcome for that. Did something better. Why did I put this up for a div? How often do y'all clean out your shop?
can I help?
Helicopter
What
thrusts.
do you need?
Never.
What's new?
I do a nice shop clean every once in a while.
Oh, it's you. What's new? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
The new skate game is?
Oh,
Wait, are you going to tell us about your gym hack?
can I help?
Refuses to elaborate. Yeah, we didn't get any follow-up info there.
Oh, it's you.
None of these sold. You know, if you really wanted to put in the effort. Oh, you can't even reforge these? Oh, you can. Do they have to be the same type? Yeah. Instead of asking for body weight. Find out how long they go to the bathroom for at the gym. It's 45 seconds times that by 10, and that's the weight you would hip thrust. Find out how long they go to the bathroom. 45 seconds. You multiply their pee break time by how much you hip thrust. Trying to figure out where you're going with this one. trying to figure out what we're trying to discern about the person by using this as our number. It works, trust.
Speak.
You blend the pee time and the hip thrust together. What if you skipped the step and peed on the hip thrust machine?
What's
No, see, that's too much.
I'll post it right away.
Can I just sell these? Yeah. Look at the buyback tabs.
Check back soon.
They go longer than 60, you just do 60. Watch an entire episode of One Piece in the bathroom, have fun 60k pounds. I mean, it would get your glutes firing. But I feel like we're missing the step where you hold eye contact with them, you know? Maybe you follow them into the bathroom, right? Hear me out. Follow them into the bathroom. That's when things get interesting. Disclaimer. Why are we disclaimering that? Ask them afterwards to spot you after they finish their bathroom break.
Have an order?
How was that one not identified?
Have an order? What's new? I'll post it right away.
Oh my god. Can you stare him into the eye? I think it's gotta, you gotta have the bathroom connection though.
Oh, it's you. Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
I didn't say they were going number one when we follow them into the bathroom. Now hold up.
Yes? I'm sure someone will want that. Seems like a good deal. Can I help? I'll do what I can to sell it for you. I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
One of those has got to sell. Surely at least one of those is worth 15 exalts. That's so many jewels. My mall tabs are empty. Oh, I forgot about these ones. I'm not moving everything though. These were here to outline where my expensive malls were, so people didn't think I was scamming them. Speaking of malls, how much disposable income do I have to roll some malls? See how the mall trade is looking. I've already done this once today, so it's probably ruined. Oh. It's a little lower. It's still viable, though. We could hit it. Do a couple of these. I've definitely affected the market today, but...
It's done. I'll sort it.
Oh, I forgot I have to do this online. On the website. Sacred Mall, 82, item rarity normal.
I guess it's worth that.
Should sell this. I don't think I'm ever using this.
What's new? I'll do what I can to sell it for you. You definitely want that one, right?
Uh-oh, somebody's buying. I'm fighting somebody already. It's like the second I start doing it, they know. 82, 82, 7, 7. Oh, I'm fighting myself. I'm clicking ones that were in the same hideouts. Since I bought multiple.
I guess it's worth that.
Ooh, this guy's got a ton.
I'll tend to the books. Have an order?
Just gotta check them all. 82, 8.
Nice
82,
choice.
8. 82, 8. 82, 8. Just gotta make sure you don't div scam yourself here.
I guess it's worth that.
Search bar exalt. Oh, that's not a bad way to do it either, yeah. Although I don't even have a div in my bank to spend, so I couldn't auto spend one anyway.
I
A little too broke to even worry about that scam at the moment, now that I think about it. But if that 28 div Ami sells...
What's new?
This guy has so many megalomaniacs. Holy drops.
Sure thing.
Alright, have I filled my tab yet? One more? Yeah, this gets up into the 10s anyway. I'm not trying to go to the 10s right now. Okay. More tab. Alright, how much of these do I have left? 6, and I need 12 more.
What's new? Let's see if there are any takers.
Okay. All right. Suffix. Prefix. Suffix. Suffix. Prefix. It's not even tier 1. Suffix. Suffix. Suffix.
Have an order?
What were these going for right now? Check the site faster since I already have it up. Magic. Empty prefix modifier 1. 23 right now.
Hail.
It's been about the average.
Seems like a good deal.
I'm sure none of those were boost attribute. Yep, that's a 75x. So let me just check for any of those real quick. Just one.
Hail.
Suffix, 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 suffix.
Have an order? Someone is bound to buy that.
I really wonder if it's not possible to hit the roll that I'm going for, though. I don't think it is. I mean, it's clearly possible, because I can hit a prefix fizz hybrid. I've rolled like over 100 of these, and I've never hit just the regular physical prefix. To be fair, though, it must be that rare, because if you look one up, they sell for several div. Just this with one mod on it of physical percent as your first one. Well, this is a suffix one. I missed this one.
Can I help?
Okay.
I'm sure someone will want
This should
that.
make me some good profits. So these I get to roll. I have exactly 4. Look at that. It's a good start. It's just not quite there. This is hybrid. Like, even the hybrid fizz is a decent base, but it's just not worth. This one is maybe worth hitting a exalt or a whatever this is. No, add lightning. Must just be a phenomenally rare first mod to hit. You can see all my other failed ones from earlier. These are all ones that rolled that I tried to roll things on and they just didn't hit. I wonder if I tried recombinatoring them. I've never thought to try that. How would that work? I'm not even going to use the omen. I'm just experimenting. Chance for success 7. Oh, there's people here to buy things. He's gonna start buying. Oh, what if he buys the amulet? No, he's a warrior. He's not buying that amulet. He's a giant's blood warrior. That's interesting. What's he buying?
I have a buyer.
Oh, he's buying some malls. He's buying them. Buy more. Buy faster.
What's new?
Did he only buy one? No, he bought 2.
Can I help?
These were both strength malls, I think. Titan.
Yes.
Alright. We might wrap it up there. We'll see if that amulet sells overnight. Be pretty sick if it does. Be pretty cool. Be a nice little paycheck in the morning. Hey, if it doesn't sell, we just keep it. We just wear an absolute beastly amulet. But if it does sell, we just immediately try to craft more of them. Dang, I just found out that we can almost guarantee the final desecrate mod roll. I just reading the comments on his video. There's another omen I can use while desecrating that can almost guarantee the yes from body armor. That's crazy. Okay, good to know for when we make another one. That's awesome. What's going on? I'm wrapping up. I was just looking at this video here on my way out. Also, goodbye, YouTube. There's like 6 people on YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you.